let's talk about the current state of Pokemon cards. I don't collect, right? I don't, not at all. But I recently started buying because I thought it could be cool to collect. And as someone who hasn't been into the hobby in years because it's just been ruined, I want to talk about my experience and how I think the current state of things is. I think that resellers are ruining it, and it's a pretty common consensus, because they scalp and they get all the product from people who actually want it, and it makes it really hard to find. But lucky for me, I was able to find some stuff, and I want to give some tips on how you might be able to find some stuff yourself. So the past couple weeks, I started buying stuff where I am currently. I'm not gonna say, obviously, but last week I went into Walmart and I was able to find a Surging Sparks ETB, thankfully. I know this set is the most valuable, but that's the thing. I don't care about value. And that's an issue, I feel like, with a lot of collectors, is they care about value. Why do they care about value? I don't know. You should be collecting cards that you think look cool. That's what it should be about. Not collecting things that you hope will one day be insanely expensive so you can resell. Collect what you like, but that's become impossible because of scalpers and resellers. And it just sucks. And I mean, luckily for me, I was able to find some more stuff yesterday at Walmart. I was able to find another Surging Sparks. And then I got one of these. I could have gotten more. But I want it for two reasons. One, because Walmart prices are insanely expensive for some reason in comparison to other places. And two, Walmart doesn't have a limit. So in theory, I could have bought out the whole stock, but I didn't. Because why would I? There's so many other things I could have bought, but I only bought what I was interested in instead of the money. They had a Bossif, I think EX box. They had another EX box. They three of the other ones. They had a bunch more Surging Sparks ETBs and the prismatic surprise boxes. I saw some other guy who had a couple of Surging Sparks booster bundles. Good on him. I spoke with him a little bit. He was a super kind guy. Be like that. Just be kind. Because we had a nice conversation talking about, what set's in this, what's in that. What are you looking for? Oh, cool. Instead of being trying to buy all the product. Because that's just a scummy and shitty thing to do. Only buy a couple things. That's all you need. Go maybe once a week. That's what I do now. I go once a week, every Friday, maybe Saturday. So maybe twice a week. But I'm not buying out everything. I'm just seeing if there's anything there. And sometimes I don't even buy anything, right? Sometimes I just go and look. I'm like, oh, that's there. That's cool. But I don't really buy anything sometimes because of the price. I really contemplated yesterday buying that because of the price, but I decided to because it's less for me and more of I want it so I can enjoy and open it up with other people. And then today, I was thinking, I'm like, there's a Dollar General literally 3-minute walk from me. So I go to Dollar General, and I was like, I normally don't talk to people, but I'm like, do you guys have Pokemon cards? Because I thought I saw something. And they had these little things, and I asked about the price. It was only $6, which isn't terrible because a normal pack alone is $5. So you're paying an extra $1 for the little mini binder. I'll do that. Because I don't have any Mega Evolutions, and there's a Stuffle card in here that I actually really want. Stuffle's my favorite Pokemon, if you couldn't tell. I don't know why you would be able to. I haven't talked about it or said anything. But yeah, that, all of that is what I've been able to find in the past couple weeks. I just got lucky. I had a big restock. I'll put pictures of the Walmart restock here. They had some in the front and then some in the back. So it's honestly, I feel like if there are cards, it's meant to be. If there aren't, it's not. Because I don't feel like paying prices for resale. Because if people keep buying resale, then it's going to give scalpers more incentive to go out and then sell it at a higher price. So that's all this video is. I just wanted to share my experience with finding cards as someone. Oh, one last thing. GameStop is miserable. I am not even ever going to bother trying to buy stuff at GameStop just because of how it is. I feel like trying to buy from GameStop is not possible. I went one time last week and I was fourth in line, but I couldn't even get anything because they ran out of stock. So, you know, do what you want to do at the end of the day, as far as like how early you want to get up to buy stuff. If you want to wait in line, just don't scalp and don't be a reseller. Please, please, it'll make the hobby so much better for everyone else if you don't. Yeah. All right. Peace out.